Hi, my name is Ifat Cohen, and yesterday I was in one of my mastermind groups and I realized that people don't know how to find their audience online if it's not through advertisements. And maybe you've been feeling exactly the same. Well, in this very short video, I am going to share with you 3 easy and free ways to find your audience online, and I'll show you how to do that and how to end the insanity of feeding the content monster, but still having just the right content out there that attracts people to you without being salesy or markety, and how to become known, liked, and trusted. Ready? Let's go. It's super easy. The first one is how to find your audience online. And the first tip to doing just that is using hashtags. We all use hashtag all over the internet, but we're not using it to find our audience. We usually use it to just mark our post. So let me show you how this is done in real life, in real time, okay? Let's start with Facebook because everybody loves Facebook. So I do a lot of growth hacking and I write a lot about growth hacking. So I'm going to use that hashtag growth hacking. And I already set it up. So you can see when I search for growth hacking right here, I start getting all the posts from friends and groups. So people I know and people I don't know. And if I scroll down, you'll notice that a lot of people are posting, but there's hardly any engagement. Nobody comments, nobody shares, nobody responds to anything. If your audience, if you're talking about growth hacking and you want to find people who are talking about growth hacking as well, here they are. They're all tagging themselves with the topic that they're interested in. You can do exactly the same thing with nutrition, with fitness, with business, with entrepreneurship. Any hashtag that you want. So in hashtag is basically a word that comes after the pound sign. And you can also see what people are relating to as well. So you see growth hacking, startups, and more. And you see that nobody is responding. So you're going to be the person who comes in and responds. So for example, Busy here, right? She shared something. It's very personal. You know, she's hanging out with people. She likes what it is, right? But nobody talked about anything. How about you're going to be the person who comes in and comments and says, what exactly blew your mind? What was the best thing that you got out of the day? What was the day? Like, just start a conversation and be curious. Not try to sell anything. Be curious and help people realize that you know what you're talking about. So if you want to do anything with growth hacking or nutrition, and someone is talking about anything that they're going through, very personal, usually is on Facebook, you're going to be the one coming in and asking the questions and start building the relationship with them. So as you can see right here, nobody's responding, nobody's doing anything, everybody's marketing. You're going to be the person who is not marketing, who is actually building relationships. So this is Facebook. Same thing happens in Twitter. A lot of people are posting about growth hacking. Very few people responding. Now, growth hacking is actually a very trending hashtag in Twitter. So you can see that some of the posts, people are commenting like this one, right? We have 15 comments, replies. So we can click on this and we can see what other replies are happening here. There are conversations, stories matter. You can contact Magnetic, right? Reply to them and be like, it does. Have you used stories in your marketing? How's it going for you? Just ask conversation. And you can see everything. You can see the entire conversation happening here about your topic. All you have to do to find your audience and have them find you is tap into the conversation and just become part of it. Not as a marketer, but as a human being who's actually joining an existing conversation. So that's Twitter. Let me show you Google+. So in Google+, same thing. This is the new Google+. So you can search for growth hacking and you can see that Google gives you collections. This is mine. If you're interested in growth hacking, feel free to follow my collection here. You can join communities and it shows you how many members are in communities. I'll let you know communities are not very valuable right now, but collections are. And if you scroll down, you can find all the posts about growth hacking. Now you can see that just like in Twitter, it gets more shares than it gets any comments. So I have like 9 shares here, and 28 shares here, and 9 likes, but not many comments. But you can also see that this new version of Google Plus only gives you like very, very old posts. This is from 2015. And then the next one, also 2015, 2015. If you really want to get the power of Google Plus when you are searching for your audience, and the audience in Google Plus is a lot more mature than it is in Facebook, what you want to do is you want to click right here, go back to the classic Google Plus. You go to the same search, and now you can choose best of or most recent. And you can see all the posts that are happening around growth hacking. Now here's a secret strategy that's only available in the old Google Plus and allows you to find related hashtags that are connected to the hashtag that you are searching for. Why is it important? Because this shows you what Google think is related to your topic. This is part of the knowledge graph. A little off topic for this video, but it allows you to find the audience that is related, that Google knows that is related to what you are searching for. Check this out. When you search for a hashtag, it also gives you the related hashtag. So if you didn't know what people who are searching for growth hacking are also searching for, with this tool now you can see that the top 3 hashtags are marketing, business, and growth, social media. So now you know what other, where else your audience is hanging out with these hashtags, and just take that hashtag, put that in Facebook, put that in Twitter, put it in Google Plus, and you'll find all the conversations that are happening around that. And exactly the same thing happens. Everybody's promoting, nobody is connecting. And because of that, there's no trust, there's no relationship, and everybody has their guards up. So you're going to be that person who comes in and builds conversation. So this is tip number 1, use hashtag. The next tip is use communities or groups. So exactly the same way I showed you how to use a hashtag, dive into communities and groups and do exactly the same thing. If the community in Google Plus or the groups in Facebook are talking about a topic that you're interested in, just go in there, find a post, comment on them, start building the relationships, and do not market. Don't market, build relationship, get to know people. The third tip is piggyback on successful content creators. I will create another video talking about content marketing and the length of time and effort that it takes to do that, and how you can skip all that directly into the part where people actually pay you a lot of money. But until then, let me show you how you can piggyback on successful content creators. One of the easiest ways is to go to leaders in your industry, like Neil Patel is one of the leaders in my industry. Go to their blogs and look at all their blogs. Right, so Neil has 29 comments here, 36 comments here, 72 comments, 85 comments, which means conversations are happening around the content that he is creating. So why don't you just tap into that conversation and find the challenges that people are having, see what they're talking about, right? Exactly the same way that we tapped into the conversation in social media, we are going to tap into them in blogs. So one of the great things about this as well is you can see what people relate to the most. For example, people want to know how local businesses can crush their competition with tiny budget with ads. Look at that. Almost 1,500 shares. So a lot of people are interested in that. If you're an expert in that niche, maybe this is something you want to talk about. So pick a post, scroll down to the comments, and just join the conversation. So for example, if someone is asking a question like Steve Webb Studio here, and he goes like, I noticed a slight bug in the code, great webinar, and Neil says, I will take a look. So if you know anything about the question that Steve here is asking, coming in and replying will let Steve know that you know what you're talking about. Now, when I say reply, don't send him to download your free PDF or watch your video unless the video really applies to this. But just answer and help. So you can do that in every niche and every industry. Marie Folio has a very active blog. You know your industry, you know who the leaders are, you know they're creating content. Instead of you slaving over content creation, just jump into the comments on their blogs and become active. That way you can piggyback on successful content creators without creating one piece of content of your own. Now, how do you become known, liked, and trusted? Show them that you can help by actually helping. Just like I said, when you see a comment online, a question online, actually answer that. Give them the help that they need. What's going to happen when you're helping them solve a problem that they have? They will look you up, they'll like you, and they'll trust you because you just help them without any interior motives. And how do you end the insanity of feeding the content monster but still having just the right content out there? You see all the recurring questions that are happening on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, other people's blogs. Answer them. That's your content. This is exactly the video that I'm creating right now. Yesterday, I was in a mastermind group with 8 other people. All of them had exactly this same question. How do I find my audience online? How do I engage? How do I create conversations without coming across as salesy or markety? How do I build relationship with people? And I'm creating this video to answer that question because I know they're not the only one with the same question. It keeps coming back over and over again. So instead of creating tons of content, spend your time engaging online, building a relationship, find the recurring questions, and answer them. That's all your audience needs. Did you like this video? Share it with your friends. Do you want to learn how to turn a dead email list into profit? There is a free presentation on From Conversations to Conversions. Head over to From Conversation to Conversions, click on the Get Started button, and enjoy a free presentation that walks you through how to revive a dead list and turn it into profit. And now it's your turn. What was the best tip that you got from this video that you are going to apply in your marketing right now? Leave me a comment below and let me know how you're going to shift your marketing from broadcast marketing to engagement marketing. I hope this video was a benefit for you. And again, if you want to take it a step further, head over to From Conversations to Conversions and enjoy a free presentation. See you in the comments.